Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first Uncharted podcast. I'm Tim88.
And I'm the creator Zero Zero, and we are a part of the team Novum. Some of you guys may know us, some of you may not, as we played in the first few seasons of Uncharted 4. And here we are. I'm going to give it to Tam.
Hi, so just a little bit about the podcast. Our goal for it is to, just really connect the community, try to get to know the different players, the different groups, help out with streamers and YouTubers, try to get a little bit of publicity for them, and, just try to get some different point of views across to help the community flourish. So our first guest today is Darapti. Welcome, Darapti.
What's going on, guys?
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm the manager of Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us for the esports hub. Was a competitive player for Uncharted and The Last of Us.
Nice.
How did you get into Esports Hub? How did you find the website, Darapti?
So, funny thing, Fantastic Man came to Perfix about this guy that wanted to bring the Uncharted community over to esports hub. Now, Perfix came to me, told me about the Scott guy, and I went over to talk to Scott, and we started, slowly pulling over the Uncharted 4 community to the site, and then later on, I got the Last of Us community to hop over as well.
So I remember playing in the esports hub a little bit on The Last of Us, and there are so many issues. There's so many bugs and stuff. Can you say a little bit about that? If that's all been fixed?
A good portion of them have been fixed, to my knowledge, and also that the owner Johnny, he has 3 developers working around the clock to make sure that these bugs get fixed as fast as possible. And just to remind people that this is still a beta. This is not the final product, but with the community's help and everything, the site will become better day by day whenever someone discovers a glitch.
Yeah, I could only do like 4v4s on Last of Us. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
But
they fixed
it's
that
been
now.
yeah, they fixed that now. So why esports hub? Why not just stay on FN or Aegon now or even UMG? Like why did everyone just move out now?
Um, well, UMG doesn't flat out care for Uncharted 4. Obviously, since they've kind of stole the playoffs away from the Uncharted 4 community, as in take the money away, the prize money, and not give it out when they said they would. And then also, I believe the guy's name was like Potato or something, that was the
Potato.
admin on UMG, and he didn't really care that much. So now for FN/Agon, I actually worked with them before I came over to the esports hub, and the layout of the website, the model that they're using is a complete failure, and it really is. It's a big ass failure, and I pointed this out to them multiple times, and they're too stubborn to realize that they
But why is it a failure? What about it?
well, they're trying to sell. Basically, they're trying to sell. It's like one of those websites where you could build your own website on a website, like webs.com or something like that. That's basically what it is, but it's for gaming. Like, make your own ladder on there and make a community on there. That's basically what it is, but they're asking for a shit ton of money, because the thing is that Agon and FN, they invested over 100 grand into that site, and it's taken them 2 years to make that site, and it's
Sheesh.
shit. So
Nice.
when the reason I didn't want Last of Us over there is because they don't care about Last of Us. Last of Us has never had a prized ladder before in the entire existence of the game. So now finally on Esports Hub, they're going to get a prize ladder.
That's kind of ridiculous too. It's been out. The game's been out for like 2 or 3 years now, and we're just finally getting some cash going.
Yeah.
Do you think that if FN had some moolah, some prize pools, do you think people would stay on there?
Yes and no. The reason, yes, for the money, obviously, because people who doesn't love money, but No, at the same time, because of the way the site is laid out, it's just very terrible. It's a terrible layout for the site, and the fact that these admins were working their asses off, making sure the community was, at least satisfied with the the service that they were getting, and just Agon, the main upper staff did not care. They don't care to this day. They don't. They're gonna realize that they fucked up, but they don't care.
I think they should have kept like the FN, like the community was so good, like you can go to other people's profiles and rate them, and then you had the shout out box and stuff like that. And I don't know, it just
Yeah,
like you said,
it was a
Darapti,
good.
just exactly. It pulled in the community closer together
Yeah.
where people can talk to each other and stuff. And UMG doesn't have that, and that's something that they could have thought about. But and all right, anyway, the next question. We've had a lot of admins from FN to UMG. I won't call out the names, and now we're on esports subs. So, what's your opinions of Soccer to Skate? Is he corrupt? Is he straight? What's your opinion, Darapti?
He's very straight. um,
Is he?
yes. No, the reason I chose him for admin is because he came to me about it, and honestly, since I know Soccer from Uncharted 3, that he would be the perfect fit because he actually does care, and also he's not that corrupted. I mean, honestly, you could try your dick off to essentially get him to cheat for you, but he won't do it. He won't care. But I mean, he's a pretty straight guy, and I like the way he's doing things for the Uncharted 4 side.
Yeah. Now, when I was an admin on Last of Us during the Frag Nation days, I got accused of being corrupt and all that. But that's just part of the job. Someone's always gonna think you're doing a bad job.
Well, here's the thing. I think the community likes Soccer more than me, which I know that for a fact because they don't like me. So,
What?
nah, yeah.
Huh? People don't like Hillbilly Darapti?
Nah. Shout out to Fix God Pickles over there, but yeah, they don't like me. They like Soccer more. So I think he's doing a fantastic job if they like him over me.
Now, are there any other admins or no? Just Soccer to Skate?
Just him for now. Now, maybe one day there might be a second one, but I'm not looking into that right now. Now, if we want to talk about T-Lu's side, T-Lu's got crazy shit going on, but
What's going on? Just give us a little brief rundown on that.
a lot of people are hating Ali. They're hating Ali. They really hate him. I don't get it.
Ali Zara?
Yeah. There's videos that he's being corrupt and this and that, and
There's always gonna be
I mean,
people.
The Last of Us is pretty insane. The community's acting crazy right now.
I think that the Last of Us community was how the Uncharted community was on FN when it first started. Very childish. And then there's most of them. I think a large portion of them are foreigners. There's not many American teams even playing now. So,
well, I like to think that both communities are pretty childish in their ways. I mean,
100%.
There's no way that the Uncharted community has obviously matured at all whatsoever, especially in the past. Dead Beastman with his video of Nightmare that set the bar pretty fucking high, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and a lot of exposing videos, which didn't help at all, especially for sponsors. That's why we don't have cash prizes for Uncharted 4. Thanks, guys.
Nah, I want to blame them more of probably UMG's taking things too serious with a very young community, and that the fact that they weren't really willing to communicate with the community and basically make things right and also help us out. But as long as I have the connection with Esports Hub, we should be good.
Now, do you have any? Are there any future plans in the workings for Esports Hub or no? Any insider stuff going on?
Right now they're still talking about tournaments. Basically either to do buy-in tournaments or possibly a certain amount of money for a tournament, but I don't know the details for that yet. Obviously, we're gonna start doing the community channel. The community channel basically should just be entirely of Naughty Dog content. So basically, what I mean is Uncharted 4, Last of Us stuff. Anything related to those two games, competitive wise, or maybe, who knows, maybe the Defy wants to make a comeback somehow. I mean,
Defy. They're still making Uncharted 3 videos.
I know that's the only way they're gonna keep their fan base. So, kudos to them.
They're gonna keep the game alive. Okay, I got another question for you, Damien. Rumors of The Last of Us 2 coming out. Are you gonna be an admin for that game, or like what is Esports Hub gonna do with the game? Do you know?
It's gonna be big. Without a doubt, it's gonna be big because let's be honest. The Last of Us, the only place that The Last of Us has ever had is FN and MLG. MLG had The Last of Us at the very beginning for a while, and it was pretty successful, but then it died out pretty quick.
It died out super quick.
Yeah. So I can see Esports Hub being the main place for The Last of Us competitive. Now, what this could mean is possibly maybe we can finally get some developer support for the competitive side. Finally, Naughty Dog really sucks at that. They really suck at not supporting their competitive side of things. So I'm hoping finally that they'll hop over and help us, and especially form a pretty good bond with Esports Hub and get some pretty decent tournaments out. Admin wise for me, I'll probably just be the manager of it, to be honest. I don't see me becoming an admin of the ladder. I imagine I'll probably appoint someone to do that, to be honest.
Maybe get someone who's dedicated to the game, who has some Last of Us knowledge.
And yeah, here's a lot of free time. Yeah,
a lot of free time.
Yeah, because go ahead.
It might be Ali taking on both games. I don't know. I don't know how long he plans on being an admin. Because
how old is he?
I think he's 18 or 19. So, who knows? We might filter through admins. I don't know. It just kind of depends. But right now, it's up for grabs for anyone. But it's too early to see who's going to be admin for that.
All right. Well, the next question we have here is, which player in the community do you admire the most, Darapti?
This is kind of hard because...
it's the juicy one. This is the juice.
Which player I admire in the community, man. That's a tough one.
Yeah, who do you look up to?
I want to say I look up to people that are doing pretty well streaming-wise, that have stuck through it. I mean, I guess you would say Triple Rec. The fact that he was able to stream all the way up to where he is now, like he has sponsorships with Astro, Scuff, all these other companies, it's just ridiculous to see, especially a guy that came from the Uncharted community. And, I strive to be there one day.
Now, you want to name some names right now? Who are some upcoming streamers you like to watch?
Shit, myself, to be honest.
What about
I don't know, something funny, because right now I just see, I'm not into the whole, pub star stuff, like, Club America and all that, or Club America, Sweet Deception, other people that, I'm not into that, because I would like to say I have a dark humor, so their jokes aren't typically funny, but
for you,
yeah,
they are good streamers. They're good streamers, but
yeah, they pull in people. Yeah, without a doubt, they pull in people. It's just not my type of humor or cup of tea.
It doesn't appeal to you. Yeah.
No. So probably like watching your stream, to be honest, or maybe Chris Gamer, Origin of Japan. That shit.
Origin of Japan.
Or no, Origin of Anime is Japan. My bad. I fucked that meme up. But yeah, to be something with dark humor, to be honest. Someone that isn't afraid to possibly get banned on Twitch.
Just a chill, like a chill stream.
Yeah.
Funny ass, not too serious. I get
Well,
you.
we do have to give like, props to the streamers and still YouTubers that are keeping the game alive, because they still do YouTube videos. A lot of
Hell
people on
yeah.
here, and they're getting thousands of views, and that's good for the community. It's not completely dead, but then again,
That's good. Yeah.
it's on the
Hopefully
way.
we could interview some of those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, upcoming.
All right.
All right,
So next
next
question
question,
here.
Tam.
Who do you think is the new figurehead of Uncharted? Like we had Triple Wreck for Uncharted 3, the beginning of Uncharted 3. We had him for Uncharted 2. We had Barry Haynes for Uncharted 4 a little bit. So who do you think who's running the show? Or is there any? Is there no one?
That's a hard question, I think.
I mean, to be honest, I want to say there is no figurehead as of right now. I want to be a selfish little bastard and say it's me, but no, not that many people like me. So
A lot of people will disagree with you on that.
yeah, I mean Barry did. He came kind of through with the beginning of Uncharted 4, but then he kind of dropped off the face of the earth, and I think he went back to like playing FIFA and watching WWE. I don't know. That's
I don't
what
blame
I've
him.
heard.
I don't blame him.
Nah, I mean, I think he gave up a bit too early, to be honest. I heard that he, like the rule set that we came up with, and, he tried to come back. I think he's done now because it's something that he can't adapt to or can't play in because the game has evolved to where he just can't keep up with it anymore.
The meta.
Well, I think that's
Meta
kind of
change.
I think that's kind of hard to say because his whole team, everybody went back to college. Same for us. Like we went back to doing jobs full time and going to college full time. So, and same with his team, right? I think Pumas is going to college now, and I don't know about the rest of his team. I'm not really. So it's like,
Well, the rest of his team, I I actually don't know what kind of break they took. I don't know anything regarding them. I just know that they kind of just stopped playing like we did. So
All right. So last question here.
all right.
What do you think is wrong with the Uncharted 4 community, and how can you fix it?
Ooh.
this is a good one right here.
Yeah.
Get the popcorn, boys and girls.
There's a lot. There's a lot that's wrong with the community.
Don't be too harsh on anyone or anything.
That's hard.
No names.
It's hard.
names.
It's hard on certain people, Basically, I would say people using mouses. People.
The cheaters.
Well, yeah, the cheating, obviously, and also the false reporting. I think people just don't get it. That the esports
Keyboard
hub.
warriors.
Well,
Keyboard warriors.
no, I think the esports hub is taking false reporting very serious this time. More serious than UMG, where UMG just gave no shits. Esports hub is actually banning people for false reporting. We're taking shit pretty seriously. So cheaters are the main thing. People that, this is Uncharted, right? And when you think about Uncharted, you think, it's just a game. It's nothing like Call of Duty. But then you hear and see all these people, using modded controllers, the mouses, lag switch Gabriel, and trying to
Cough.
Yeah, trying to one up people. It's so ridiculous. It's honestly pathetic, to be honest.
How can you fix that? You think
You can't.
you can't?
You just can't. It's
You think
always
Naughty
been there.
Dog could do anything?
Naughty Dog won't do anything. I know they won't. If they can waste their time creating a single player DLC instead of fixing any glitches on multiplayer, I don't expect them to really get into banning these people or trying to prevent this kind of cheating. But honestly, who has time to make a single player DLC that no one asked for? The only people that asked for are probably people that just love the campaign and then once they get on multiplayer, they suck so badly to where they said, "No, never mind, nope, just single player." Like
Some people don't even know there is a multiplayer.
I know, I don't know how, but I mean, to see some of the stupid stuff that people demand on the because Naughty Dog tweets out every once in a while like polls for this and that, and to see someone demand for fucking Jeeps to be a multiplayer, it just blows my fucking mind that people are that fucking stupid.
All right, I think we got one more question here, guys. So I'll go ahead and ask the last one. To wrap it up, what's your favorite memory you have from playing Uncharted 4 or any of the Uncharted games?
Oh, you know what? That's a tough one. There's so many. Like the one that probably like made me laugh super fucking badly is probably when shit. Uncharted 4 has been a very, very lit game so far. It has, between us.
Yes, it has. Oh, yeah.
It has been. Damn. It's kind of hard to say because, you know, playing Uncharted 3 and Uncharted 4 had a lot of Uncharted 3 memories.
There's a lot of memories.
Oh, yeah.
How about this? I'll do one from
Definitely.
Uncharted 3 and Uncharted
Okay.
4.
What about you? Do you have any from Uncharted 2, or we can't remember that long, can we? That was a long time ago.
Uncharted 2 wasn't that lit. I think I just had fun
Yeah.
as a casual.
Oh, yeah. I agree. All right.
So, let's just start with Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 was the best one to date. Is probably when Harris and Tam argued over something stupid for 6 hours straight.
Yeah, I gotta listen to this video.
Yeah, I don't know if I still have it. I haven't checked it yet, but
Oh, man.
where they were arguing, do you want to be known by the community? And Crazy and Harris said, no, we don't care. And then I'm just like, I don't care. And then Tam just blew up all crazy. That was probably the funniest thing because
That was a good time. It was a good memory.
It was pretty eventful, I must say, to listen to.
Our kick chat was
Yeah, my kick
it was
chat
blown up.
was like
It exploded.
plus 300 messages by the time I woke up the next day. I was like, holy shit. And I read through all of them and I was like, god damn. Now my Uncharted 3 moment, goddamn, it had to be Legacy Veteran without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Playing any matches with him. He was talking shit to T-Hawk, and
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna say what he
Scoppic.
said, but he said some mean shit to him, and T-Hawk sounded like he was about to shit his pants because he was screaming so loudly, and he just went offline right after that.
So that wraps up our first Uncharted talk. If you guys have any suggestions, any concerns, or if you want to be featured in it, just hit up the comments. We'll put the links to Darapti's YouTube and his Twitch in the description, and we'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Adios.